video finds you well. This is for my wild ponies as usual. So here's my disclaimer. If you haven't already done your sun salutations in your pranayama practice, then I want you to press pause, get grounded, breathe in through the nose and out, get centered in yourself so you can get connected to me, and then meet me in a seated position. No worries, I'll wait. All right, are we ready to get started? Cool. So you're going to sit in Sukhasana. If you always do the right leg in front, maybe you switch it up today and you do the left leg in front so that there starts to become a balance between your hip flexors. You know, it's the subtleties of the practice that make a significant difference. We'll take the left hand down and bring the right arm up. Drop the right shoulder towards the floor. Start to find that IT band stretch as well as the QL, and then look up. So let's exhale forward, and then inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. One more time, you're going to exhale forward. And when you inhale, switch sides. So the right arm is going to come down, the left arm is going to come up. Same intention. Let the right arm be supple. So the left shoulder is going to come forward. And because we're really trying to get into the back body, we're going to do this funky bind. So the more the body is open on the sides, this will be easier. Now, one thing you should know too is when you do a lot of side body stretches, back bending is amazing. So if you want to add some wheel poses at the end of this video or go on to a back bending video, I would highly recommend it. And let's come back to center. From here, just bring your hands to your knees, connect with that cat-cow sensation. You know how the pelvic bowl rolls back and forth? And then what you do with your neck also influences your lower back. So you tuck it in, you look up, you tuck it in, and you look up. One more time because it feels so good. And we're going to come into downward facing dog. Walk your dog out right to left. And let's get connected. Let's inhale the right leg up. We're going to bring it through to the top of the mat. Warrior one, sweep your arms up nice and high. And then on your exhale, come into warrior two. Find a peaceful warrior. Allow the left arm to come up and the right arm. Open, open, open. And then from here, side angle stretch. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Get a good stretch here. The left arm is going to come down to the mat as well. Slide the right leg back. Keep the right leg up if you'd like. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. The right foot's going to come through to the top of the mat. The left leg is going to meet it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Arms high. Swan dive. Lengthen the spine. Hey, walk or jump or fly back. One more time, we're going to meet in a high plank position. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to do the left side. Inhale it up. Bring it through to the top of the mat. Warrior one. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Side angle stretch. The right hand comes down to the mat. Slide the left leg back. Keep your left leg up. High plank. Low. Up dog. Down dog. This time, bring the left leg through to the top of the mat. Lower the right knee down to the ground. Anjaneyasana, sweep your arms up nice and high. Bring the hands down to the mat. Straighten the front leg. On the next breath, bend deep into the front leg. Grab the edges of the mat. Walk them back. Find the back bend here. Sweep your arms up nice and high. Add prayer twist. So the right elbow is going to go over the left knee. Find your balance between leaning forward and leaning back. See if you can hook the armpit over the knee and get the good twist. Now the secret to this next pose is place your right hand on your butt cheek. The left arm is going to go towards the back of the room and sweetly call that right foot in. Grab it at the top. Start to find your center. So pull it in as close to the glute as possible so the knee joint gets closed. Bring it over so your big toe can grab it. Let the left arm come up over your head. Twist. Couple breaths here. You got this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, release the foot. Open yourself up. Warrior 2 on your knees. Bring the left hand down, side angle. Bring the right hand down. Adjust your back leg. Drop your forearms down to the ground. Stretch it out. At this point, you might want to lift that left knee up because it's going to feel good to open it up. Vishnu's couch. So toe heel your left foot to the middle of the mat. Bring your arms up. Nice big breath here. Take your hand behind your head, elbow towards the top of the mat. See if you can keep your legs and your hips rooted while you just articulate through the torso. A few more of these. So good, so good. Come back up. Lower your hips down. Extend your right leg out. Now walk your hands to the middle of the mat. Yep, and then drop your elbows down to the ground. Now you want your left knee and your left armpit to be in line with each other. Your two peace fingers are going to grab the big toe of the right foot, which just happens to be on the left side of the room. If you want to go a little bit further, now extend your right arm out. Place your right ear on the mat and hold. One more breath. The left hand will help you slide the right hand in. As you walk yourself in, Padmasana. So what I'd like you to do is just take this right foot, place it to the inside of the thigh. You're going to add another bind. So from here, this foot's going to be all the way over. Take your right hand to the knee and reach for the big toe. And once you got that big toe, look all the way over the left shoulder. Big breath in, big breath out. Coming back to center. If you can, remember this is a good time to add a strap or a microphone cord and lean forward. Two peace fingers are going to reach for the big toe and lean a little bit more into it. You still with me? Hang in there. One more breath. All right, come back up. Take your hands behind you, reverse the table. So you're going to place the right foot on the ground. Walk your hands in so that the nipple and the knee are as close together as possible. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Now start to rotate. Think about the left knee coming in towards the right ankle. Here you are. And then start to bring both forearms down to the mat. As both forearms are down onto the mat, you can stay right here or you can add the bind, where the right arm is going to come all the way around. Then the left hand is going to meet it. And your intention is to kiss the floor. Hold. One more breath. As you unwind it, take your hands behind you. Take them pretty far back. Release the left foot and the right foot. Intense east-facing pose. So as you bring your big toes together and your heels together, push towards your hands to keep your feet down and hold. Stretch out the front body. We're going to slowly release. From here, just bring your hands forward. Take a staff pose. Lift your hips and your legs up. Release. Bring your hands back and pull your knees in, cross your ankles. Ustrasana. So as you come up onto your knees, take your hands to your lower back. Grab the heels of your feet. Find the front body stretch. Release. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. Get reconnected. Inhale your right leg up. Bring it through to the top of the mat. Anjaneyasana, lower the left knee down to the ground. Sweep your arms up. It's all about the setup. Bring your hands down to the mat, straighten the front leg. Are you setting yourself up for success? Lean forward, tuck your chin into your chest. Walk your hands back, then oscillate the spine. Walk your hands back a little bit more. Where are you in the way of moving forward? Inhale your arms up. Hands to prayer. Take the twist. So you might want to lean back a little bit, especially if your straddle was too big. So check your stance before you automatically start to self-correct. Maybe you have to walk in a little bit more. Again, when you're taking a yoga class and you hear a cue, it's always important to feel if that applies to you instead of just going right to it. Work the twist. So prepping is you would stay here. Moving on to the next level, you would bring your hand down. Maybe this arm comes up. This arm being the right arm. Maybe you place it on your hip for support. But the idea is you want to feel connected, that you're working as a whole to create something. I find my sequencing is all about being playful and curious. Knowing what's possible, but not being afraid to fail. In through the nose and out. There's nothing that feels better than when you come into Warrior Two on your knees. Maybe on this side you add the Peaceful Warrior, because the right hand will come to the inside, and then so will the left hand. Toe heel that right foot out a little bit. So as you drop your elbows down to the ground, the torso is longer, not shorter. I like to take a few pauses so I can feel what's getting manifested, what's getting created in my experience. Lift the back knee up. Vishnu's couch. You toe heel the right foot to the middle of the mat. Now that back leg is at a 45-degree angle, just like if you were doing a side plank. Your hand comes behind your head. Pulse. Don't give up. Three, two, one. Oh, lower the hips. Now start to walk your hands over towards the right foot. Drop your forearms down to the ground. Maybe you need to rock a little bit more forward so that you can reach for the right foot. Sometimes people have a tendency to sit back. That doesn't help. The two peace fingers will grab that big toe. And if you want more, then you slide the left hand all the way over. Place the left ear on the mat and relax. Place your right hand down. That'll help you slide the left hand in. So you can go into half of a Padmasana, half lotus pose. So pull the top of your right foot on the place it on top of the left thigh and bring that knee in as close as possible. You can also do this with the foot in the inside of your groin as well. We'll take a big breath in. The left hand goes to the right knee. And then you reach around for that foot. If that's not where you're at today, then I will demonstrate the other option, which is just to keep the right hand behind you, lift up and then twist. One more breath. We're going to come forward, lean over the left foot. Inhale, lengthening. And where do you need to soften? One more time, walk your hands back. And then that'll allow you to place the left foot on the mat. Walk your torso in. Now in Florida, us Floridians, we like to say chest buttons. So you pull your chest in closer towards the left knee, and then work on softening that right knee towards the floor. One more breath here. All right, we're going to lean forward. If you want to add the bind, the left arm goes behind. You can stay right here. Work on it's a great ankle stretch. And we'll slowly release. Take your hands behind you. Place the right foot out in front of you and the left foot. See if you can bring your legs together. Maybe you scoot your feet, your hips closer towards your feet. So when you come into intense east facing pose, you lift everything up. And we'll lower the hips down. Walk our fingertips forward. So if this isn't a part of your practice yet, then you can work on just lifting your hips up. Otherwise, lift both feet up and hold. And one more time, we slowly release. Your hands come back so you can cross your ankles. Getting ready to go into Ustrasana, you'll come up onto your knees. Place your hands to your lower back. Find the back bend in it. Excuse me. Don't worry, I'm alone. Chest up, chest up. We'll bring our hands to prayer. Place our hands down onto the mat. Child's pose. Walk your hands back in. And just slide your feet out in front of you for Savasana. As you roll onto your back, let your feet fall open and your arms come out to your sides. As you close your eyes, enjoy the sensations. Feel the blood pumping through your veins. And the breath. And that your energy is rising. Set your soul free. From my heart to yours, namaste.